What's up? What's up, baby? Chip FA. See it? Cute.
Capital or lowercase?
Capital. Oh, they there? What's up? They there? What's happening? I'm trying to go up live, man. So we QQ01JXVV.
David Nelson checking in. Reginald Wagner.
VV.
Will Oyola.
I gotta go to my. Yeah, yes it is. Hey, what's up?
You got it?
Yeah, we got it, baby. We got it. Let's do this YouTube. What's up, y'all? Live. Hold on, let me get my thing up so we can do some Q&A. Q&A. 28 people watching live now. Let's go with it. It's mine. Yeah. MB Warrior for Jesus Christ. What's going on? What's happening, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Something. What's up, man? I'm looking for Bruce Cobb. Looking for Bruce Cobb. What's happening, man? What's good? Y'all know what it is. Question and answer. You got MB here about an hour, 30 minutes. You got my lovely assistant, Vanna Black. Yeah, Vanna Black, toting in 15s. She's gonna be monitoring this along with me. Class is in session. Really just open book, see what y'all want to talk about. Let's put these down on the floor right quick. Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Do I have this? Hey, you gonna get my headphones? I don't think I got the microphone. I don't think I got my mic on. Hold on a second. I think I got it upstairs on the bed. It's not right here. Hold on a second. My wife is gonna get my my mic so I can mic up right quick. Oh, sitting here with my kicker map. Oh yeah. Look at here. MBE in the house. Yeah, you see, got the B2. Got the B2 on one side. My power base on the other. Loud and here. Y'all can clear. Y'all can hear me? Okay. Loud and clear, player. Okay. I just want to make sure. But I'm going to go ahead and get my thing. Any questions that people want to ask me? Good evening, Vanna Black. What's up? Callie, Paul Harris, what's happening? Hey, Vanna. Tight T-Dash Bino. What's up, baby? Hey, Tight T-Dash, stay on the feed, man. I got something, man. Got something for you, man. Man, I think Tight T-Dash Bino, I appreciate how you support the channel, man. I do appreciate how you support the channel. Line out first recommend for both systems. I would recommend all audio control devices. That's my top of the line. I like audio control. They do what they do. Nah, he can come out and bring them come down here.
He asked me to come do something.
JP at Down for Sign has awesome deals. He should have awesome deals. What he giving y'all a deal on sundown? Yeah, that's his buddy. He should be giving y'all some deals. What's up, Trinity? Ron from Vegas. What's happening, man? I wonder why y'all accuse me. Y'all be interested with JP, and y'all be talking about autograph the sub. I mean, dude asking me want to autograph the box. What, man? You got the MB Enclosures, but yeah, some of that stuff just be unnecessary. In my opinion, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't with all that. Baby, let me get your seat back. I did it. I wonder did it. Y'all still hear me? Good. Did I click it on? Did I turn it on? I turned it off. Let me see. Let me see. There go little man. There go little man in there. I cut it off that time. We cut it back on.
What were you doing? Nice. Nice. I like having high fives of man. That's nice.
Yeah. Hey, little man, little bass head right there.
That's nice.
Oh, you did that, baby? Oh, that's what's up. MB, oh, yeah, your name means something, but you gotta do it like this. Do it like this, baby. Cause your name do mean something. Daddy building a brand. MBE. That's right, baby. Your name means something. You blocking the camera now, baby. Get out the way of the camera. Get out the way of the camera. Now, you do too much now, you're gonna have to run your butt upstairs now.
I didn't know the camera was right.
Okay, good. You sound good. He dropping the mic. Yeah, what's up? Loud and clear. What's happening, man? What's up? What we gonna talk about today? Really, I'm just want y'all got any questions y'all want to ask me for the next 30 minutes to an hour. It's time to hit me up. Hit me up with a question. Bound gonna be looking at it. Yep, you good and clear? Yeah, yeah, I'm good and clear. That's great. That's great. That is great. That is great. Any questions anybody want to ask?
Are the manufacturer recommended enclosure specs usually right?
For the most part, yeah. J Audio is accurate. Yeah, Kicker is accurate. Fosgate is accurate. Uh, the manufacturers come out, they will give you recommendations that are advantageous to them. And what I mean by that is, they know a lot of y'all are gonna try to be SPL. You're getting your information from people who compete and they do SPL vehicles. That's why a lot of you who don't compete, I see buying amplifiers with power ratings, and I'm like, why are you even doing that? You don't need that much power to get any kind of even respectable loud. So those manufacturers, the boutique subs, DC Audio, Sundown, Scar, all these guys, they're going to give you a general guideline what they know you cannot tear up the subwoofer using 1A dirty power, which they sometimes offer, and 2 using not having a good electrical, which they know that happens as well. So they give you a box recommendation that, since you don't know what you're doing, is almost like dummifying the enclosure so that you can't hurt the sub. So they don't have a lot of warranty claims. Most times you can go significantly larger because it takes space to make bass. That will never ever change. It takes space to make bass. Next question.
Okay, so when will you drop a video on
What
the
does
L7?
what does MBE mean? MBE stands for my name. My name and last name is E, Enclosures. M is my initials. My first name is Myron. Yeah, my last name, and my last name is B, and then E for Enclosure. So that's what MBE stands for. Some people say instead of a major bass experience. Some people call me major bass. My box enclosures, all kind of other stuff they coming up with. I'm like Fred Sandwich. I make the E stand for anything, exotic, experience. Most of you get a box, and after I get all these comments. Oh man, I never thought this is gonna sound like this, that, another. And I say, welcome to the MB experience. When I would drop on L7 Kicker 12, I don't know when I get them. I got a Comp Q 12 coming that I'm gonna unbox and do a review on. But I don't know when I'm gonna do the L7 12s. What was this? Measurement I need to take before I contact you. I need to know the maximum width, length, and height in the space you have available. That's what I need to know. In the vehicle, your application, what's the maximum width, length, and height that you have available? Maximum. I'm not saying I'm gonna use all of it, but I need to know what I got to work with, and then you tell me what subs you have, and I'm gonna tell you if it'll fit or not, or if I'm gonna build a box. Because sometimes people they don't have enough space for what they run, but they want me to do it because they seen somebody else do it. Like I got pixie dust, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't care who you seen Joe Blow do it. If you don't have enough space to run that subwoofer correctly, I'm not gonna build a box.
What do you mean by dirty power?
Power is not damped, doesn't have a good slew rate, has a high THD. I'm all about clean power and efficiency. That's why I'm able to do what I'm able to do with my enclosures, because number one, I work with clean power. I have my friend of mine wants me to step up because I got two Fosgate 1500 BDCPs. I got one right over here. Right over here. I got one in the truck. Watch out, baby, for a minute, boo. Both of y'all. I got one in the truck. Ooh, boy. I got one in the truck. Excuse me, baby. I got one in the truck and I have one right here. So my friend wants me to put the other one in because I can power it. I have a 208 amp alternator. I got a D65X power, and I got an AGM 35, Group 35 on the other side. I got diesel application, so I can run 3,000 watts easy. I can power both of these amplifiers correctly. I'm just not into throwing power to get loud. I look for subwoofers that are efficient, and when they're efficient, they're going to give me the loudness that I seek to attain. Uh, oh man, look at that MB. Is it showing? The MB, the letters MB, what my son put up. It's showing? Oh Lord, look at that. Oh, it sure is showing. Thank you, son. Boy, you come right on. Yeah, so I'm still thinking about putting the second one in, even though I might just use one for my daily and just use two for if I can, I want to go to a couple of shows and I don't know, overly impressive people. I don't know. I haven't decided, but I do have two Fosgate. I got one in the truck, and I got this boy right here. This is my second one. This one here is the one in the truck is 6 years old, and this one here is 8 years old. Yeah. Never had a problem with it. Run any on load 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it does cost $1,000, and you have people on here say, man, you can get the same more power for less. You can get more power for less money. I said you can't get clean power for less money, and that's why I mess with Fosgate. I tell you, my family, myself, my wife, I believe in. I teach this mantra all the time: buy something one time, be done with it. Buy something one time, be done with it. This amplifier does at least 2,000 watts. It's rated at 15, does 2,000, does more on dynamic. It's got a good slew rate. It's got high dampening factor, greater than 250 at 1 ohm. Some people say, well, it's not really all that efficient in 1 ohm. No, it's not, but it makes the same power at 1 and 2. It actually makes more power than actually give out because of its dynamics, but it's good, clean power. That's why Fosgate amps are known, number one. They do, no matter how much they say it costs, don't like the cost, they're going to you'll never hear them say it don't do rated. Yeah, that's for sure. It does way more than rated. And my 1,500 watts from this BDCP is equal to some people 3,000 watts. Okay. Been a disgusted fan forever, but man, they never stock up to sundown size for size. I guess you saying you think about the size of the subwoofer, yellow 1000 counting that really means something. If you think the size of the magnet means something, then why does Sundown Audio's #1 top sub that for tremendous output has a neo magnet, and not only does the woofer lighter than the ferrite motor, is significantly stronger. Motor size don't mean nothing, man. It just gives you this ability to dissipate heat. And most of the times, overly large motors mean that it's a lower grade ferrite, and that's why they need so much of it to focus the energy to the gap. Because the main thing that you need to pay attention to is how much of that energy of that motor can you focus to the gap. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. How much of that energy can you focus to the gap? And let me get a subwoofer here, because I've been playing with some stuff. I know a lot of people ask me, hey man, you gonna come out with your own subwoofer? Possibly. And once I find me a acoustical engineer, they can help me design what I think will work. But let me show you some motors where I'm talking about the strength of the gap. And I'm gonna take a very large motor here. Am I on the camera? I am. Oh, not anymore. Yeah, let's go over here. Let's go over here and get this boy right here. Yeah. Thank you, son. This is an APX X15 motor off the. Remember when I had those? So I was bought them atomic.
Eights. Well, there's a reason why I wanted to buy it, because I wanted these motors. Yeah, I did want the subs. I've been listening to them for a while. I already knew what they did. I already had them before. But I want this motor. I want this motor for some. In fact, I'm going to rebuild this up into an 8-inch for myself. And if the design works, I don't know, maybe I have a couple people build it for me and I can sell the design. But what I want to use this woofer to show you is that it doesn't really matter about the size of the motor if you use a high grade ferrite or a neo motor. And also, how much of that energy can you focus to the gap? Because the gap is this. Let me show you the gap. I'm about to redo this tape, but it don't matter. You have to put the tape on it because you have to protect. You don't want to get nothing in that gap, no kind of metal or anything like that, because it'll scratch your voice cord when you get that installed. I'm probably gonna have either Robot on the Ground or Brian Chamberlain in Directronics to rebuild. I'm leaning toward Brian Chamberlain more than anything. Brian Chamberlain, he's the tech guy and one of the initial prayers at Sundown Audio. I'm probably gonna have him rebuild my 8. So this is the gap. You see that? That's the gap. The gap between the pole piece and the gap. You see that little space in there? Okay. That's what this top plate's doing. It's focusing all the energy of the magnet to right here. This is where the magic happens. Right here. Right up in here is where the magic happens at. This is the motor. But all the energy of the motor is focused with the top plate to this little spot in here called the gap. And that's the most important thing. This is the pole piece. Now, remember I told you in the B2 audio, the pole piece is machined with vents on the top. On the B2 audio, the B2 audio that you see right over there. Yeah, you can stick your finger up the pole piece at the top and you can feel the channels that he has grooved in to help dissipate heat. This is where the heat from your subwoofer originates, right here in the gap. That's where your heat originates at, right here. That convection process is translated to the top plate, is translated back to the motor, because the motor force, the energy of the magnetic field is that this is a constant magnetic field that's acted upon by the voice coil, which is AC, alternating current, which causes the woofer to move back and forth. So it's a motor. And it's actually doing what's called, and if you can build engines, it's called a fucking motion. That's what it's actually called, fucking. F-U-C-K. That's what that piston is doing. The voice coil is acting like a piston, is going back and forth, all based on what's going on in the gap. That's the most important thing to look at. Now, does that mean the high BL, you want the highest BL that you want? That changes on how the drive is, what it's actually designed for. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know the total, because it's trade-offs. You gain here to give up here. You have, you give up, how can I explain this real simple? Hoffman's iron law, you're either going to be efficient, big base, or small enclosure. You can only pick two. Same thing happened when these acoustic engineers, when they design these subwoofers. If I wanted to, it's the same thing happened with the technology. Well, if I wanted to have a lot of motor force, possibly I can't have a low FS. If I want to have a low FS and have a high motor force, what am I to lose at to gain that? Am I going to have a high LE, which is inductance? That's what they talking about, the short range. Because as these woofers are moving, it is some energy lost. And that energy is lost creates LE, inductance, which acts back upon the magnetic force inside the gap, which causes your woofer to sound. And this is the tricky part. In a subwoofer, you're not going to hear this. It has to be a significant amount of distortion for you to hear it coming originating from the magnetic field. But you can also get distortion if your spider or your surround or your alignment is just not right, the mechanical forces. You can also get distortion in as the woofer moves back and forth and it feels the turbulence on the vanes of the basket. All that can be translated back through the cone. That's why I was telling y'all, you see now I do the videos, the free air testing on the videos on the bench. It's subwoofer porn. It give you a reason to look at it, but it also lets you see. For those some people really are into, I don't want to hear no mechanical noise. That B2 audio, that boy right there, is a very, very, very. It is the cleanest. The kicker ain't that clean, and they got significantly more money than BT audio, but it's not that clean. J Home had that B2 audio, both of them. That basket is very, very, very quiet. If you hold, if I was to hold some of the noises y'all think y'all might have been heard because of the vibration of the sub being zipped down, zip tied to the sawhorse, and it's still moving that 30-pound magnet back and forth. Some of that's just the slight. I'm trying to limit that vibration, but it is super, super quiet, even as you apply power. So it's a very, very clean sound. Let me tell you why they went away from this basket and why I just want the motor. This basket does not incorporate a lot of throw. You're not gonna get a lot of throw from this basket design. Uh, this basket design, it's another one that came right after this that was used by Silas. Can you give me that black tape, baby? Or that blue tape right there, boo? Give me this. So I gotta cover this voice cord back up.
Where?
Right there, baby, right there. I got it because I gotta protect this voice cord. This basket design it does not incorporate a lot of throw. Uh, so it's an old basket. It was used in the early 2000s, 2005, 2000, 2005. Baskets have came a long way now, a long way. Technology came a long way, and now we know that we can sometimes attain the desired FS by having a spider landing in the top of the basket be significantly spaced apart so we can get a low FS, help us with our throw. For instance, let me show you this one. 93 dB efficiency. Do you see the height on this basket? Compare to me. Hold this one up. I'm gonna pick it back up, baby. I'm gonna pick it back up. Wait a second. Wait a second. Do you see the height difference between these two baskets? Yeah, this one has a significantly lower AFS than this boy, but this one has the motor force. But this has a very impressive motor force as well too. Yes, yes. So don't let magnet size be the your be all end all unless you finna throw insane amounts of power to it because you, like the trend today, y'all think that power equate loudness, and it doesn't. It's just one key factor. Yeah, power is needed because you see these subwoofers are quiet without the power being to play out to them. But there's a lot more other factors that come into play besides that. The Kicker Comp Q better sound than the Scar Evil 12s or them thinking trading my scars for two Comp Qs. Yes, I'm gonna have to say that's in that instance there. Yes, the comp Q round is gonna sound significantly better than the Scar Evils, and the reason why I'm gonna say that is for one, and it's not hating on Scar, but Scar doesn't do a whole lot of research and engineering. He do a lot of buying parts off the shelf, putting them together, and that's much as he's gonna do. There's a lot of technology into that comp Q. So 5mm subwoofer that look like it. 5mm subwoofer that looks like it. You're gonna see as I review a lot of these subs over the next couple of days, I'm gonna notice some of the differences. I'm just gonna point them out. Not saying it's bad. It might be hey, the CT Sounds Mizio, the Harphonics, the Resilient Gold 8, the Audio Pipe BDC4, they all share the same basket. Same spider. They have slight differences, but it's pretty much the same design. The design works. The design works. There's not a whole lot to it. I believe it comes out of Dental Electronics. The design works. So anyone that use that as up, does it sound good? Yes, it sounds good. But then you come along with somebody like B2 Audio, and you see they design right. Is that back where it need to be? Yeah. And you see BT Audio, and you see they design. Let's look at the BT Audio sub right here. All right. Oh, whew. Hefty boy. 5mm subwoofer looks like this. Besides the BT Audio rays, it looks totally different. This is original design. I'm into original design. The Cosmos 8 that I'm having a vehicle right now. It doesn't look like somebody says, okay, I'm gonna use this basket and put my name on this cap. It's a total original design. And it's improvements in it. And then I had one guy ask me, how much more can they do in the 7/3 cutout? Not too much. Not too much. You either gonna keep making the woofing deeper and deeper. Then at that point, you like it was no longer really utilize the small compactness of an 8. You might as well just make it a 10, make the cone bigger. Are you gonna do like some other people do? Can y'all leave the table on? Are you gonna do like some other people do, and they're going to just increase the cutout? There's a design, got an 8-inch cutout. Kicker, well, they went square. You see my boy, you see my boy right here. Yeah, you see my boy right there. I would play it. I possibly am gonna play it in a minute, but I really want y'all to hear my words and make this. I think this. I need to make these question and answer sessions more important than playing any kind of music, because y'all really more interested in asking me questions than hearing my boy. But yeah, I love my keyboard. Do y'all like how this looks? This thing sounds. Oh man, let me let y'all hear something just for a second, man. This is on low power. This is the box that's in my truck. What this question is right there.
Yes. Wait.
Go there. Oh, I'm gonna answer that DB Drive G5 question too in a minute. Yeah, I mean, I wanna don't do too much side. Let your mama do it, okay? All right, baby. Let y'all hear something, man, on this cause I'm not gonna keep this video up here anyway. I'm not gonna keep this video up here. I don't know. I might keep the video up here. So yeah, let me keep the video posted, live the stream.
Are you doing the good boy?
Huh?
Are you doing the good boy in the video?
Am I? Yeah, I'm just gonna pick somebody on here, but yeah. Well, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it here. I'm not. No, I'm not gonna do it here because there's so much people trying to control everything you do. It's kind of welcome to the democratic world. You want to control everything you do around here. Everything. Okay. Then you put that up and be okay. Back what I was doing. Let's go here. Cause I might keep this video live. So let me EPI. Okay, what's your opinion on DB Drive G5 8s? The equivalent of Sundown XAV3. Y'all seen the video I had on my channel. The G5 B subs. Very inefficient. You need to have a lot of power. Will they take 900 to 1100 watts RMS each? Yes. 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 You got to throw a lot of power to them to get them live. They can take it though. They built for it. The magical bass enclosures. I hear you, Yogi. Yeah, they say it needs 6 squares of port opening. Yeah, that's just the port opening, and then you got to divide that by how many cubes it needs to find out what your port area is. Yeah, we're on live, bro. Yogi, I can't just answer your question. I'm on live right now, so I'll get to you. You and a lot of other people send me messages on my phone too, and I get to it first. People know my customers know the customers get responded to first because they already in paid for an enclosure. So whether they ask for something about the equation or update on it or other questions on their system, I'm gonna answer them first. Everybody just a phone number. I may or may not answer your question. I'm just honest because that's what the channel is for. I may or may not answer your question. Depends on how much time I have. I know it's going to take me a long time to answer your question. I'm not going to answer because the number's for boxes. And once you get a box, then I'm here to assist you in anything else you might need in cardio. But just answering random questions, that's what these sessions for. That's what this live video on ask on top of the channel, and I get to you. But you call me or message me on my personal phone, I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm probably ain't gonna answer the question. I don't have time to. I have a lot of boxes I have to build. That's what y'all understand. I have a lot of boxes I have to build, man. It's 335 million people in America. I got 11 some thousand subscribers. I got a lot of boxes to build. And then sometimes people ask, man, I tell them on my waiting time, 6 to 8 weeks. Some people on here slick hating saying it's longer than that. It's about 6 to 8 weeks. And they say, well, I'll get back with you. The line ain't going down. I'm just be honest with you. The line not going down. If the line go down, I'll be out of business. Line ain't going down, man. So if you putting the super together next year, next spring it'll get even more busy. It'll probably get longer than that, but by that time I'll have even more help. Answer that question. 2 seal underseated with 212 seal underseated Silverado. Yeah, 2.8's definitely gonna give you more output. That's a no-brainer. 2.8, 212 seal facing down against 2 subs facing forward with the port off to the side. Yeah, it works, man. 2.8 facing forward is the best for a truck. MB is that's getting rid of this 12, 10 thing in trucks facing downfire. You got downfire box, burn it. Because if you come across an MBE truck box, you're going to get your feelings hurt. He's going to have a smaller sub, which is going to make you think cone area is not king. Yes, it is. You just got 12s trying to play in a real small box. You got 2.5 net under there. That's room for 112. Why they make shallow subs? Let's understand something about shallow subwoofers. Okay, let me put this back up so we can understand something about shallow subwoofers. What a shallow subwoofer is doing is trying to emulate the performance of a full-size driver by shrinking the mountain depth. I said it. Emulate. I know some people watch the challenge and say, man, I would sure like to have that motor. I bet you would. You're not going to get them from me. I got 2 APX 15 motors with them 2.5-inch voice cords that I'm going to make into my own. You're going to have Directronics do it or Robert Odegram, most likely Brian Chamber. But anyway, a shallow subwoofer, and I'm going to make a video on this, but let's talk about it here. A shallow subwoofer, any shallow subwoofer from any brand, is trying to emulate the performance of a full-size driver. Emulate, be like, not the same. Because if a shallow driver had the same output as a full-size driver, why would you make 2? Right, baby? You would just pick the one you want to run. Why make 2 different subs? Why have a full size? If a shallow driver, if you can make the mountain depth smaller and have the same performance of a largest driver, why make 2? Who gonna do that? That's waste of money. You just have one driver that fits all applications. So a shallow subwoofer will never have the same performance of a full size. It's not gonna play as loud. Or I'm not gonna say play as low because the J Audio does play low. The Sundown SD10, I think they're at the version 4 now, will make you think you got a ported box inside the cab. You will think you got a ported box. Outside the cab, nothing. Nothing. You're not gonna hear it because it's not tailored for that kind of response. J Audio, Sundown SD4, Image Dynamics, shallow sub. All those subwoofers sound very good inside the cab. Good, accurate SQ because they all are underhung, drivers. Meaning the voice core always stays within the gap. Always. The voice core is only the top plate. It always stays in the gap as the subwoofer plays. Sonically accurate, sounds great. But if you into SQL bumping, you want people to hear you before you see you coming, you're not gonna get that with a shallow driver. Also, now you got a shallow driver and you're facing the cone down at the bottom of the floor of the sub of the cab of the vehicle. You're gonna lose output. Because where does sound originate from? Yeah, bass is omnidirectional, but where does sound originate from? It originates from the cone. From the front of the subwoofer. So anytime you face it downward, you're gonna lose a measure of bass right there. Oh man, tell Rod don't come on in, right? Yeah, go on, yeah, you got to call him or something. Go upstairs and get your bed. This ain't time to go. We ain't time to go down there and go to sleep. Hey, bye there. Yeah, you laying on your mom, you going to bed.
Yeah,
hey, this ain't democracy. This is a statement. This ain't democracy. Y'all got children like that. They in the house, they ain't a democracy in here. I'm the president, the chairman, I'm the USSR, I'm everything. It's what I say go. So with that being said, when you got the cone facing, and in some applications it's necessary. I had a guy who has a two-door Jeep Rubicon. He was asking me about he does a lot of camping and hiking. He wanted to get an MB enclosure to fit in this space, and he kept shrinking how much space I could use. And he also wanted to know I said, I can design your box. You can take in and out. He said, no, I want to keep something in there I can keep in there all the time. I said, well, and he didn't want to use a lot of space. So I recommended to him that he get the kicker, which I'm going to do. I got a video of that coming. I got a kicker 12 box that's is facing downward with a passive radiator. Now, because you use a passive radiator, the box is significantly smaller than a ported box. You're going to get the output of a ported box. Sort of. Because remember, you emulating a full size driver. It's not going to be as loud as a comp RT, so it's 10. It's not going to be as loud as even a comp CBX. Why? Because it's shallow. It's going to give you a measure of bass, and it's all going to also fit your needs, which is I won't be able to put stuff on top of it, and I'll occupy a lot of space. Perfect. Now you need to put down 5. But if you got a truck and you really want to have some knock and some bass, man, I want people to hear me before they see me. You don't need to buy no shallow driver and face it down. 10 or 12. You need to get some 8s, because 8s, 2, 3, 4 8s, 2.5 is a lot of space. 2.5 dead on the seat of a truck is not a lot of space to a 12. It's not. Not even a lot of space for 2 10s. It's nowhere near what's recommended for a full size drive for a 12. So that's the response you're gonna get. You're not gonna get that much bass. Okay, what's the next question? If a guy had a specific tune for his box in heaven, what would the tune be? It'd be 33 hertz. That's what he gave it to me. He gave me his gear, 33. I'm Mr. 33, baby. That's what it is right there. Okay. What I think about the American bass ES sub is off the shelf. It's off the shelf. That's exactly what I think about. It's an off the shelf thing. There's nothing special about it. It sounds. I don't like it. I'll never review on this channel. I don't like it. Fosgate 100%. Yeah, but it ain't cheap. Power is cheap. Clean power ain't. Don't never get that MB added that. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. The bigger magnet has more energy forced directly to the core magnet size, directly playing to RMS and power handling. Let me tell you what happens. Let me show you what plays the RMS and power handling. And the bigger magnet ain't got shit to do with it. Like I just told you, the big magnet might mean because you got a lower grade magnet, so you got to use so much of it. Because you don't think that's true, how come Neo motors are significantly smaller and stronger? Can focus more energy in the gap than the ferrite magnet. Your motor strength. You know, most companies won't let you know exactly what grade of magnet they're using. Y35. Some even tell you they're using Y40. The higher number, the stronger it is. Now, you want to focus all that into the gap. Your RMS rating is root mean square. Is how much power that subwoofer can, this is what I actually want to call it, is how much heat that subwoofer can take on a continuous basis without degrading its sound quality. How much heat? Because that's what electricity is going. That's what that RMS rating is. How much heat can it dissipate? And you can change it so simple. And I got videos coming out there. For instance, the CT Sounds Mizzy on the Resilient Sound Gold 8. That's the exact same sub. The base model is probably the Audio Pipe BDC4. The Audio Pipe BDC4 is the same as the CT Sounds Mizzy, and also the same as the Resilient Sound Gold 8. I think the Audio Pipe BDC4 is the entry level, the base model. Then you go to the CT Sounds, what they did, they made the top plate bigger. So now you focusing more energy from the top plate. See, the top plate was doing the work, my brother, not the magnet. All you need from the magnet is a good grade of magnet, a high grade. Now we got to take that energy and focus it to the gap. And you're going to focus that energy to the gap around the pole piece and the voice coil with the top plate. So the CT Sound Mezio put that thick top plate on it. And because of that, they took the RMS rating goes up. Because now you add more mass to dissipate more heat. Look at the top plate between audio pipe BDC4 on the video, and look at the top plate between on the CT Sounds Mezio when I released that video. And you'll see where it got bigger. And because it got bigger, he's able to dissipate more heat. As the subwoofer gets larger, the RMS rating gonna go up because now it can dissipate more heat. Now, what's the difference between the CT Sounds Mezio and the Resilient Gold 8? With Resilient Gold, he put a spacer. Because he put the spacer, he can add more power he can handle because it got more cooling. More surface area exposed to the voice coil. So now it can dissipate more heat. It also has a 2.5-inch voice coil. That gives a certain amount of heat dissipation. Then he changed on the Resilient Sound Gold, he put a bump back plate, which gives it a little bit more throw. A little bit more throw when the coil goes back and forth over the cone, forcing the air over and top of it and the extra space. Now you can even add more power handling. Just little small changes. Changing the surround, making the spider stiffer or looser. All those things contribute to increasing your power handling, not the size of your magnet. The grade of your magnet is what matters, not the size. The grade of the magnet matters. I mean, he's standing to people that listen to me here. The grade of the magnet matters. The Kicker L7, they do not have no magnets near the size of everybody else. Don't weigh the size of nobody else. They can dissipate heat very, very well. Forced air cooling. And they use a very strong grade of magnet. And because of how they use their top plate and use that, I think it's a unipole, all work together. Not only can it dissipate heat cooler, that's why the Kicker L7 sub don't look like no other kind of sub out there. Not only can dissipate heat cooler, because how they use their pole piece, they can take an inferior magnet, which it doesn't have, but they can take an inferior magnet and get more of that energy directed to the gap. Why? Because they got millions of dollars. They can research and do things that smaller companies just can't do. But why ain't nobody else going to square sub? Because they ain't got the money. You can hit the lottery and go to China and put your name on these backs of these subs. What you can't do is build a whole factory, build a dies, build a stamping machine. I mean, so you can make a subwoofer that looks like nothing else out there. It's a saying that me and the older guy, we talk about all the time. If Fosgate, Kicker, or JL really wanted to shut down these upstarts, they can make the same subwoofer for half the price. They can make a Sundown AC. They can make a B2 audio. If they really thought, whenever there's something comes out that's innovative, they take and learn. I'll be honest with you. I told you, Jacob Fuller is always going to be the godfather of eights. He made everybody step their game up. Jacob Fuller and Sundown will always be the godfather of eights. If Kicker is the godfather of cardio and gave you cardio, then Jacob Fuller gave you 8-inch subwoofers. Why is everybody running them? Because he stepped the ball. He made everybody step the ball up. So much so Steve Irby said in 2015, hey, probably 2014, get me an 8-inch arena. The birth of the Q Class L78, 2015. They got money. They got deep pockets. So they can really R&D and research their company. When Sundown came out in 2008, how much money you think they got? You think Sundown got more money than Kicker? He came out in 1973? If you really on that dope, I got some dry land in the Pacific I can sell you, man. For real. But I want innovation. I want innovation. That's what I'm looking for. And that's why the monster. You think they have huge mass to dissipate the heat because they inefficient. They need that much mass to dissipate the heat they can handle. But is it translating the output? That's the main thing. Is it translating the output? I don't care if it's 8, 10, or 12, whatever. Is it translating to output? Let me tell y'all something. In the 90s, we was hitting 160s, man. 150, people trying to hit. I was hitting the 150 back in 1993. With 4 sealed 12s. Just happened to be kickers. So when everybody, what the numbers they hit now, I'm like, man, we was doing this with subwoofers that took half the power they were taking today. Half the power. 500 was the max. Now we got what we're saying 1250, 1500 watts RMS. Y'all hitting the same numbers we were doing in the 90s. Fact, not fiction. You're hitting the same numbers we were doing in the 90s. But if that's what you want to pay for, cool. I mean, I'm just here to tell you, know what you're getting. Don't think you're really doing something. Because it's all in the box of the power. At the end of the day, it's all in the box. You can put the most expensive woofer you can find. You put in the shitty box, it's going to sound like shit. And you can put an average woofer in a great box, and it's going to sound very well. Yeah, there you go. Josh holding, and you'll never see a monster head with a tiny magnet unless it's a Neo. Y'all in the magnets. You know what? You don't roll up on me. I hope you. Yeah. I done had my wife know. We done rolled up on plenty of people that had subwoofers. He said, "Whoa, baby, he way bigger than me." Look, his magnet. Which I showed her a picture of his magnet on his sub. She's like, "Oh man, why he couldn't do nothing with this kicker? Nothing. And it ain't got no big ass. Couldn't do nothing with it."
No.
No, I don't sell box designs. Not me right now. That's not my lane. There's plenty of people online that sell box designs. I don't sell box designs. That's not me, man. I wouldn't put no 2E class sundowns on a T500 BDCP. Okay, you all right then? Yeah, I thought that was a 1500. I said, boy, you finna burn them jokers up ASAP. You can set it right, but you got to be careful. Not yet. I have not tried a Crossfire C58, Robert Gonzalez. But I'm gonna tell you something. When that C718 was out in 2013, 2014, people that know me from Facebook know I was telling people that was the Sundown X8 V2 killer. I told Jacob that. Hey, boy. I told Brian that. Brian Chandler. I said, boy, that C7 ain't nothing to fuck with. Yeah, he said, yeah. I said, boy, that C7 in my application. I took the X8 V2 out and put in that Crossfire C7, and it was night and fucking day. Night and day. And then for some reason, Paul at Crossfire stopped making it. And so now he out the C5. I'm gonna see what it looked like. But that C7 design was used by a lot of people. I wonder if even Jay Holmes started that, because that was the old XM late. It kind of looked like that Crossfire old C7. I love that Crossfire old C78. If I ever get a chance to get them again, I probably am and put them in my collection. Like some of these subs I'm gonna do things with, like y'all will see later on. But the B2 audios, the BT audio Rampage, I'm not gonna do nothing with it. That's original design. That's gonna be me. The kickers original design. That's gonna be me. The power base original design. That's gonna be, and the Cosmos, which boy, that Cosmos is a mother. That is it, baby. Well, that Cosmos got me looking at that kicker like this. That's real talk. BT Audio did the same thing. When they get close enough like that, that's when I said I'm gonna keep it. That Cosmos, I'm gonna keep this boy right here. What's good, homie? I have 4 DB drive and a 15 Silverado on two kicker 2400s. But a prefab box, okay. Can you make it? Yeah, that's what I do, Mike. I make boxes, man. Yeah, I make boxes. That's what I do. That's it. It don't say this because I like how the word look. That's what I do, man. I build boxes. What year is the truck? What year you said? 2015? I don't know. You got that transmission hump? I don't know. You got that transmission hump? You got that big transmission hump? Nah, I can't do nothing with you, because that's where my port need to go. Can you move this 15 right here, baby? Yeah, move this 15 right there. Yeah, you can put it right there. Go on, scroll down. How long we been up here? We been up here an hour already, y'all.
Yep.
Good Lord, I done really help y'all. What makes a bad basket design for noise control? You gonna have to ask the acoustical engineer. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about something I have no idea. I do know this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do know that the basket design that's on that BT audio is very quiet. The Cosmos is nice inside the box. Nice deep sound. The lows here are it's punchy, but it's a lot smoother. This got some crazy. It got some crazy lows. It got some crazy lows that Bluetooth audio. I'm serious. When it get to the nether regions, that 2-inch voice cord on that big old spider had me looking at that kicker like that. Balance wise, highs and lows, my boy, the kicker still doing what he doing. But when we get, I'm saying low end, what he designed it for, SQ purposes, but because it has that large motor structure, the lows are ridiculous. It is ridiculous, ridiculous. It's not gonna have the same output as here because we moving more air with a similar performance level. It's got a larger voice cord than this, and it's got a larger cone area. So this is more balanced overall, whereas this is it's not as balanced as BT Audio, but the lows killing the lows over him, and killing the lows over that Cosmos, killing them. That boy right there, killing them. stupid low, and so that's no reason why I'm keeping them. I'm keeping them. But that Cosmos is more of the American sound. That is more of that X8 sound, the X8 V3, or that y'all love to scream out all the time. And I want to pair them too. I need to bring them jokers down. Yeah, I need to bring them jokers down the closet, way up there. Just bring them down here, way up there in the attic somewhere. But anyway, that's more of a punchy sound. It's all out, just brute strength. That Cosmos, that Cosmos is all out brute strength. And another reason why I'm keeping it, because it's the original design. Find me another subwoofer that look like it. Find me another subwoofer that look like it. What else we got here, baby? And man, okay, Romero, is that grain popping? I'm glad you like it, Romero. I'm glad, appreciate you waiting. I know it takes me some time to build these enclosures, but I sure appreciate you waiting on that. How do I never really heard you talk about, I'm sure I'm familiar with SQL. Oh, the ID Max? Yeah, I did ID Max sub. I love image dynamics. Image dynamics and power base on image dynamics. So, oh, yeah. Before we go any further, let's have a moment of silence. I think I am going to post this video, man. Yeah, you right, conscious thinker. And we gotta stop about this. We're gonna do a cause it's a young man. The music is violent, and I wish they would just learn. But we're gonna have a moment of silence for Adolf, young Dolph, starting now. Young man was killed in a senseless killing. This mess got to stop. On another bent, before we can go any further, black men, get your boys under control. I got two, a 23-year-old and a 7. I love both of them. I'm a father, I'm a mentor, I'm a provider, I'm a protector for both of them. I guard their thoughts. I make sure I know what's going inside their head. I watch them, observe them all the time. And we need to stop. Grab your boys. You ain't with the woman, so be it. Grab them boys. Get them under control. I don't care if they're 18 or 80. If you're a father and you got a son, get control of your boys, man. Get control of your boys' mind. Stop letting these other fatherless boys get control of their mind, and then you lose. There's a mother. and his children's mother. One of them got a son, and one ain't got her children's father. And I'm pretty sure it's about nothing. We got to stop this. MB, peace. God bless you. Okay. Rest in peace, dog. Rest in peace, baby. It's hard, man. It's hard. With the music, man, I love the music because of the bass and all that, but sometimes the lyrics and stuff, the music, man, I be like, man, you got to stop it, man. You got to stop it. And don't blame, especially a black man. Don't go pointing. See, you pointing the fingers when Ahmaud Arbery gets killed at the hand of a white man, and you pointing the fingers when Floyd that happened. My wife's in there thinking about it because she got sons. But when y'all gonna start holding these black boys accountable for killing other black boys? When we gonna talk about that? The face that killed them looked like him. Ain't no white man did that. When y'all gonna talk about that? Let's move on. Alright. That's cool, brother. That's cool, brother. But on that note, man, we've been here for hours. I'm gonna let this video go. I'll see y'all next week. Oh, no. No. What's the boy name? Tight Bass Bino? Is you there? Yeah. Yeah, wait, what name? Tight. His name is Tight. Tight. Is Bruce Cobb here?
That's stuff on the top, baby.
It ain't over there. I thought it was over there. There you go. Tight.
Right now.
Tight T-Dash Bino. Comment, baby. Tight T-Dash. Tight T-Dash Bino. Tight T-Dash Bino. Go down to the bottom. Go down to the bottom. See. I want you to comment right quick. Tight T-Dash Bino. Comment, man. Let me know you still on the feed, man. Comment. Tight T-Dash Bino. Comment. Let me know you still there. Tight T-Dash Bino. Tight T-Dash Bino. I need you to comment right here. You there? Buddha. No sugar coating here. Nah, I don't do no sugar coat, man. I'm 100, man. I'm 100. You here? Tight T-Dash Bino. Guess what, baby? Hey, thank you for supporting the channel. Hey, send me a text message. Send me a text message. I'ma know how it's you. I'm gonna ask you some questions. But guess what, baby? From J Home and MB, thank you for supporting the channel. These yours, boy. These yours. These B2 audio raises gonna be en route to you, baby. They gonna be en route to you. I need you to message me. I'm gonna know who you are. I'm gonna know who you are because there's something that you did that I'm asking you a question about. And if you answer it correctly, I'm gonna get that address. And they yours, baby. B2 audio raises, they're yours. Thank you for supporting the channel. A lot of you support the channel. Using the cash app, and I sure appreciate it. And from time to time, I'm gonna do things like I did right now. Tight T Dash Bino. Let me make that.
Put it right here.
You did? Let me write on here in his bike. What's his name? Go that way. He said, I'm here.
Tight.
T Dash
Bino 2.
2.
Well, number 2.
Bino 2. What's up, baby? Yeah, appreciate that. These yours, baby. These yours. BT Audio, courtesy of J Home and MBE. Let me know if you need a box for them. But them yours, baby. They're gonna be en route to you, man. Hey, with that being said, I'm gonna post this. Thank y'all for subscribing and all that. Here we're gonna do this every Friday, 9 o'clock. We're gonna be here talking. I ain't saying I'm sending subs to you every week. I'm just saying we gonna be here talking, question and answer, and let y'all, you know, I can help some of y'all out with some of the questions. I'm gonna start posting up and not play the music so I can go and leave this video up there. Peace, man. Banner. Last. Oh yeah, let me give me a kid, baby. Come on, get up here and give me a kid. Yeah, give me a kid. Look here, boy. Look at my 15. Y'all finna. Look at my 15. Woo, Lord have mercy. Woo! Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right, I'm hollering at y'all. Peace, man. Later. MB, baby, for the win. How you end this now? You gotta go over there and end it, done. I can't end it right there?
Nope.
My baby did good when he put that MB up there, didn't he?
It was really nice.
Look at Jam said, Lord.